Hello everyone, my name is Paul Kapner. I'm the executive chef here at the Community Food Bank. I oversee the community kitchen, which houses the meal production programs and our food service training academy, where our students train for a second chance in life in our commercial kitchen. So today what we're going to do is have a little fun and create a charcuterie tray with some cured meats and some cheeses for the blue jean ball. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is just get started. We can use any kind of tray you may have in your house. I have here a cutting board. Really, whatever you have will work perfectly fine. I also brought some extra items, extra accompaniments, in addition to the package the gift package that you got, just to enhance the board itself. So what you want to do is you start with the biggest piece of the charcuterie, the background. So I'm going to take some grapes. And you can use anything you want. I happen to like red grapes. And I'm going to put it on one end of my board. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. Take a little more. Just build it up. Okay. Okay. So once you get your centerpiece or your larger eye point, you want to start getting your meats and your cheeses on the board. So we're going to take some sausage. And again, the positioning really depends on you. And we have some salami, dried salami. We're going to take a piece of Parmesan cheese. And we also have a nice piece of smoked chicken breast. Okay, I also have some sharp cheddar. Okay, now before I put the sliced items on, I want to put some of my accompaniments on to see how things are going to be arranged on the platter. So what we have is we have some truffle butter. We have some duck rillets. You can use anything you want, but I have some Kamado olives. You can use any kind of olives you want, or do not like. If you don't want the olives, that's fine as well. And I also have some almonds. My recommendation, if you're going to use any nuts, I recommend putting them in the oven for about 350 degrees for about 10 minutes just to warm them up. Once nuts are warm, they have a great aroma and great flavor. It really brings out the flavors. And I'm going to move this, once I start putting my meats on, and my cheeses on, I'm going to start moving things around a little bit. So when I get an eye of where things are going to be. And also, what I like to use is some preserves or jam, which gives a nice sweetness to everything that goes on the cutting board. Okay, I'm going to put the crackers and the bread on at the end just to fill in some empty spots. All right, so now this is where we just start designing our platter. So I'm going to take the pre-sliced sausage. And I cut the meats on a bias to have a nicer look to them, rather than just straight down. Salamis. The sausage, you can cut a little thicker as I did here. It's a softer meat. The salamis tend to be harder, and the thicker you slice them, the harder it's going to be to chew. So I recommend slicing them much thinner. Take some of our smoked chicken breast. And of course, this can all be, the slicing can all be done ahead of time. So all you're doing is, and just keep it wrapped in the refrigerator. So all you're doing is just putting it on your tray when you're ready to eat. Okay, wipe my hands a little bit. Parmesan cheese. This Parmesan cheese that you're getting is actually a little softer. It's not the hard Parmesan, that's what's going to crumble. It has a nice creamy texture to it. So it's going to actually be a nice slicing cheese. The cheddar. Okay. Now most of the ingredients are on, so now I'm going to put on the bread and the crackers. I pre-sliced some a baguette. Again, you can use any kind of bread you like. Artisan bread, crusty bread is much more preferred, but again, really it's up to you. I also like the olive and rosemary breads. Those kind of things are very nice as well. So I'm just going to use the breads to fill in the empty spots. So get the crackers on there first. Again, crackers are the same thing. Use any kind of cracker you like. Don't feel you have to stuff the board because you can always refill it as you need it. Also have some strawberries we can put on. Again, you make your own arrangement. And I also have, that's going to come in your package, some honey that's made right here on the FoodBank property with our own beehives. Put that right back there. Okay, and really to top it all off, we have some fresh rosemary. And then you can have your spoons and your knives. Well, once you have everything on your tray, you just want to make sure everything's nice, neat, and organized, so nothing's going to fall off if you have to move it. So you might want to adjust a little bit here and there. Other than that, you're done. So I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see the full view. And there's your charcuterie platter. Enjoy.